Hi, Tiffany. Welcome back to my mortuary. How are you, Tiffany? It's so good to see you. How have you been? I missed you. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. It's been days. I know. Did you miss me? I bet you missed me. I don't blame you at all. Anyway, today we have a reading vlog, so I'm gonna try to make this intro short as possible so we can get right into the video. But it's like a reading vlog slash like film review kind of thing. Anyway, I reread The Watchers, and then I also went to see the film that was made from this book. The film is an adaptation of this book. You'll see my thoughts on my second reread, but then also on my feelings towards the film. Before we get too far into the video, let's talk about today's sponsor, which happens to be FlexiSpot. FlexiSpot has sponsored us a few times, and they're one of my favorite furniture companies. I've truly loved the standing desk they sent me, and I've also loved all of the chairs that they've sent me. They've sent me one of their newer products, which is the C7 Ergonomic chair. This chair is so comfortable. It's crazy because when they sent me the C6, the chair that came before the C7, I was in love with it. But now having the C7, it's even more comfortable, even more flexible, and even more perfect for somebody like me who spends a lot of time sitting at their desk. You're like, okay, Jordaline, so what? What's the big deal? Let me tell you what the big deal is. This chair has a self-adaptive dynamic system, which has a lumbar support cushion that detects subtle changes in your posture and automatically adjusts itself as you move around to ensure constant support. And what I love about this chair is that it's adjustable in all directions according to individual height and weight, which is truly a custom fit. And something I didn't know I needed, but apparently I do, the 20-inch seat provides plenty of room for you and specifically me to sit cross-legged on, which is a game changer. Let's talk a little bit about what this chair can do. You're fully able to recline from 90 degrees to 128 degrees and lock into 5 different positions. Additionally, we have a fully enclosed headrest, which can be adjusted depending on how long your neck is or whatever is most comfortable to you. And then also we have 4D adjustable armrests. The armrests are crazy. They go in every which way direction. You're able to fully be able to customize depending on what you're really feeling that day. Now, if you're looking at this and you're like, Jordaline, gray is not my color, that's totally fine, Tiff. They have a multitude of colors. You can get it in stylish pink and also some green choices, which is way better than the standard, if I'm being honest. What if you wanted pink? What if everybody just got pink? The chair also comes with a forward seat tilt, which is great for relieving pressure and prevents fatigue during long hours of sitting. This chair was made in mind with people who are sitting for long hours. Somebody who's like a freelancer, a finance professional, an IT specialist, a content creator. It's very obvious as well sitting in it because of how just absolutely flexible and comfortable it is, like I said. Now, also, what I should mention is that if you're looking more for an integrated ergonomic chair, you should check out the C5, which is an office chair for just over $200. Now, FlexiSpot was very kind to give us a little coupon code as well for this chair. If you're interested in getting the C7, use the code C7303730 at checkout to get $30 off of your purchase, available in Canada and the US. Once again, check out the link in my description, use code C730 and get 30% off your new perfect chair. Thank you so much to FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it. In case you're saying to yourself, Jordaline, what is The Watchers? I've never heard of it. Don't even know what that is. Let me tell you, you sweet summer child. The Watchers is about this girl named Mina. Mina is like an artiste. I feel like she's like kind of like underground in a way where like she's not that well known, but she likes to spend her time drawing and, people watching. She's not much of a people person, but she likes to people watch. Mina also gets these like odd jobs from this dude who I think like runs a bar, and this dude will give her like odd jobs here and there. And so one day he's like, Mina, I have this bird and I want you to go deliver this bird to this guy. This bird is like super expensive. It's like thousands of dollars, and this guy paid good money for this bird. So I just need you to like deliver the bird to him. And Mina's like, easy peasy lemon squeezy. She gets in her car, she's driving, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, Mina's car, dead. Like breaks down. It's weird. She also can't like locate like what's wrong with it. So she's like, this is suspicious and weird. And then also there's like this forest. And so she's like, weird. So Mina ends up like sleeping in her car. And then like the next day she wakes up and her car is still fucked. And she's like, well, what are we gonna do? Blah, 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 blah. And then she hears somebody screaming inside the forest. And Mina, not being very smart, goes towards the sound of the screaming. And that's all I'm gonna tell you about this book, okay? This book is wild. If you're interested to see my thoughts on the book, my thoughts on the movie, please keep watching. Don't forget also to hit subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you want to. And then also check out my Patreon, which is pretty great. We do reading sprints. Honestly, lately we've been doing readathons like every single month. Like the readathon that we're gonna be doing is one that's called Find My Forever Home, where like the premise is that you like adopt a cat, and like to be able to adopt it, you have to like read so many prompts. It's so cute. I came up with it myself. I'm a genius, I know. We have exclusive content, of course. We've got our book club, which we usually have people joining us for. Like this month we have Jan Egerton. It's a whole thing. It's a lot of fun. Check us out if you want to. And it's not a cult. It's not a cult. I know you think it's a cult. It's not a cult. Okay, just stop asking if it's a cult. And then also, I think that's it. Yeah, enjoy the vlog. Enjoy your time here. I hope you have fun. That's a weird thing to say. Anyway, okay, on to the vlog. Hi, welcome to this reading vlog. It's so good to see you. Oh my god, how have you been? I started rereading The Watchers last night. I am 100 pages in. Can't believe how quick this book goes by. For sure, I could have finished this last night. This is such an easy book to read, and if you have not read it yet, I'm telling you, this goes by so quickly. It's so fast-paced. I also took notes because I really want to have like a good idea of like what the book is giving, and then I want to like really be able to like compare it to the movie. That way like you get your money's worth, even though you're not paying for this, which is maybe you should be. Anyway, just kidding. I don't want you to pay for it. Anyway, first of all, how are you? By the way, also ignore the fact that I have like stuff on my coffee table. Don't pay attention to the background, although actually maybe pay attention to my beautiful wall, because look at that. Oh my god, look how fucking stunning that is. I do want to get like a lamp for this like table. Okay, let me just tell you about this. Okay, I set up my desk out here in the living room because I wasn't using it in the library, but I put it out here because I was like, maybe I'll use it more out here, and I have been. I've also been like actually using a planner. This is what I've been doing, bro. I don't want to brag, but I'm like a planner girly now. Not like a traditional bullet journal. It's like somewhere in between. So I've been doing this, and so I'll be using my desk more. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, first things first. We have our main character, Mina. It's interesting because Mina, she's like a hard character, because on one hand, it's obvious that she's like antisocial. It's obvious that she doesn't really like people. She likes to be by herself. She likes solitude. But it's also apparent that like she deeply craves recognition. So she has her sister, right? And her sister has this like perfect life in her eyes. Like, her sister is the one who made it, whilst Mina is the one who's kind of like dragging behind. And their mom died, and since their mother's death, her sister's been trying to like reach out to connect, but Mina, feeling so sort of like, I guess like not good enough, she sort of put up a wall there, right? And so I feel as though part of the reason why she's so antisocial, why she's so disconnected from everyone, is because like if she lets them see inside of her, if she lets them see parts of her that she doesn't think are good enough yet, then they'll eventually abandon her or judge her or criticize her. So she avoids that. It's really interesting as well that she like craves isolation so much, and then the whole book is literally about her like not being isolated, but like being surrounded by people 24/7. There are other characters in this book. There are about like 4 or 5 main characters in this book, one of them being Madeline. There's something about Madeline where like I kind of can't help but like love her, because she's so unlikable. She's one of those characters where she's so standoffish, she's so bitchy, just like absolute bitchy, but like it's kind of fun. It's kind of like, oh my god, well, what's Madeline gonna do today? She's the kind of person who needs to dominate every single person who she comes into contact with. So she's constantly like she's like a dog or like a cat who's like asserting their dominance. She's like, the moment I see you, the moment we meet, I'm letting you know who's in control, who's boss. And Mina so far is the only character who has like actively avoided that. She's like put her back in her place. Like there's a thing where, because Mina has this bird, Madeline is like, oh well, you know, we might need to like eat your bird. And Mina's like, the fuck you won't. The fuck you won't eat my fucking bird. And everyone's kind of like, oh my god, what the fuck? She literally just stood up to Madeline. I think because of that, Madeline like respects Mina more than she respects Kira and Daniel. Now, Daniel is interesting because that's the thing. I don't even know how to describe Daniel. Like, and I'm honestly really interested to see how they portray him in the movie, because like in the book, he is very much like this, like very like sort of weak, non-threatening man. And he's not even a man. In the book, Mina distinguishes that like Daniel is neither a man nor a boy. He's like in this liminal space between those two things. And so I'm really interested to see how they portray him in the movie, because in my head I'm like, they're gonna make him some like 25-year-old just random like white dude. Like I can just feel it in my bones, you know what I mean? But Daniel, for me, he has this like childlike shape in my head, but I also know that he's like probably like in his 20s. But Daniel is like very insecure, very non-outspoken. He has like clinged to Kira for like some kind of like familial comfort. And not only that, but Madeline fucking hates him, like fucking hates him because he just fucks everything up. And like Madeline has decided that Daniel is like the one person that she's gonna come after and be like, you did it wrong, you're stupid, blah 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 blah. And Daniel just kind of like takes it. And I think that's why Madeline chose him, is because Daniel just takes it so easily. Like she berates him and he just kind of like sits there and like deals the blows. I feel as though Daniel is kind of like this representative of like masculinity. He's surrounded by these women who are displaying greater forms of masculinity than he is. And I don't think he's necessarily like insecure about it. I think he's insecure about like being like any kind of provider, because Madeline is like, you're the only one who can do this and this and this because of your frame, because of how small or big you are or whatever. Him being unable to do those things, I think he feels shameful about because Madeline shames him about it, but I don't think he would if nobody did shame him about it. Do you know what I mean? And then Kira, I feel as though, in my opinion, she's kind of like the least interesting character. Like her husband dies early on. Spoiler alert, he literally dies in the fucking prologue, so chill out. But she's like dealing with all of this loss and all of this grief. And like when Mina first meets her, she's like this very like cheery, happy, like positive presence. But as the book goes on, she becomes more and more desolate, more and more jaded, more and more pessimistic, and she also begins to hate them more and more, which I think is really interesting, but also not that interesting that I think she's more interesting than any of the other characters. Like even, oh my god, do you see Money? Look at that guy. He's so cute. The Watchers. I don't want to say too much about The Watchers because if you haven't read the book or seen the movie, you probably have no idea what The Watchers are, and I don't want to spoil that for you because I think it's really, 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 really cool and really fun, and so I don't want to spoil that for you. But I forgot honestly how much mystery there was behind The Watchers in the beginning. Like I'm 100 pages in and we still don't know what the fuck The Watchers are, and I forgot that it took quite a bit for us to actually figure it out, for them to actually tell us. But there certainly are clues, and there are clues as well for other things. I'm not going to say too much. I don't want this to be a spoiler vlog because I do want to convince you to buy this, to read it, because I love it. Also, what I didn't know until a few days ago is that like there's going to be a sequel to this book coming out in October. And the way that I am ready to pop my bussy for it, I'm so excited, bro. What? My book pussy, by the way, just in case anyone's confused, it's my book pussy, not my butt pussy. But yeah. My bussy is ready to finish this. My bussy is ready for the sequel to come out. I'm so excited. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I have to clean up my apartment because my friends are coming over tonight. We're gonna do a movie night, and then actually tomorrow I'm gonna go see The Watchers. So I'm gonna finish this definitely tonight, or maybe even just tomorrow. in the afternoon before I go see the movie. And yeah, I'll keep you updated, okay? Bye.
Since I hit your phone, I've been counting up the times that I did you wrong. I just want you by my side when I get real gone. Feel it's been a little while since we got along. Yeah, we've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates. And they say communication, safe relations, okay. Medicated how I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way. Cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now? Okay, now hold up. Let me get something right off my chest. I've been meaning to read into it, time to put it to rest. Is it stress? Is it that I ain't answer your text? Don't you treat it like amnesia, you know I always forget. Stirring the pot real hot, watch how the plot thickens. Around the clock, tick tock, need more than 20 seconds to get your attention before it's on to the next thing. And I'm over here again wondering, can I hold ya, hear your truth, pull you closer, talk it through?
Girl, you know that I'm the one that you can come and complain to. Your silhouette's amazing, but your brain is a maze too.
So can you help me find my way while I find something to say?
I know the arguing just augments everything going both ways, but baby, I can see it on your face.
I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem?
Hi, so it is Sunday. I'm gonna go see The Watchers today. And if you're like, oh good, Jordaline, you finished the book. Tiffany, I didn't finish the book. And I was also thinking, like, does it really matter if I finish it before I see the movie? Because, like, I have read the book before. I just wanted to have, like, a clearer image in my mind. I'm going to see the movie, and then I'm going to finish the book. It's like 3:30 right now. I'm leaving probably in about an hour or so to go to the movie theater. I haven't read anything since I updated you. Oh my god, those birds are so loud. I woke up today, honestly, at like 1 p.m. But I woke up and I'm just like tired. I don't want to do anything. Like, you ever have those days when you wake up and you're just like, you're already over it, like at the beginning of the day? That's how I feel today. Like, I had this plan of like getting up and like reading more of The Watchers and blah blah blah, but I don't feel like it, so I'm not gonna do it. And I know that I should make myself do it, but I'm not going to. It doesn't really matter, I suppose, in which order I read / watch the movie, etc. I'm so excited though to see it. I'm so excited. Also, I just announced today on my Patreon the Find My Forever Home readathon, which I'm so fucking excited for. It's a readathon where you choose a cat or two to adopt, and then you complete those prompts, and if you complete them, then that cat is yours. It's your cat to adopt, and it's really cute. I'm really excited. I still don't know what cat I want to adopt, which cats I want to adopt, but I can't wait. I'm gonna go because I have to start getting ready to leave to go to the movie theater. By the way, I'm going with Vaseline Steve. If you know who Vaseline Steve is, he was the only friend who wanted to go with me. I asked my old roommate, Lauren, and she was like, absolutely not. Looks too spooky. Looks too scary. And I was like, that's crazy, because it's like absolutely not going to be, but okay. And then I asked my other friend, who again also isn't a horror girly, and she was like, no, I'm gonna pass. And I was like, god damn it. I asked Vaseline Steve and he agreed. So I'm excited, honestly. Very excited. I can't wait. Anyway, I'll let you know how things go. Goodbye.
Karmas, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karmas, get a thing from me, you see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karmas, never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. It's karma. Shh, it's okay to hurt your voice screaming in my face. I know you gotta bark when you don't got bite. Tell me, what's that like? What's that like? Being that insecure, acting up, immature. Had enough, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. You know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You, now you got hurt 'cause you made me. Yeah, you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You only got hurt 'cause you made me bored. It's karma. It's karma. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You'll see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. Snip, snip, got in your bullshit with a plot twist. Don't waste my time, I don't do toxic. I see you looking at me like she's so sweet. She's so nice, I can do what I like, right? Did I make you cry? I forgot that you're a you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You, now you got hurt 'cause you made me. Yeah, you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You only got hurt 'cause you made me bored. It's karma. It's karma. It's karma. Snip, 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 snip.
Hello. Okay, so it's been a few days. I think it's been like half a week since I went and saw The Watchers, the film. I did finish the book after I got back from the movie. I think I finished it either that night or the day after. I can't really remember, but I did finish the book. I did watch the movie. The book is great. The book is wonderful. Even after the second time, I thought maybe like it'd be kind of boring because I know it's going to happen, but even still, I was still amazed. There's so many things I didn't notice the first time that I kind of picked up on the second time, which is something that I love. What I love when that happens, when you reread something and you're like, oh my God, there's all of these clues, etc., etc. If you have not read the book, you need to read the book. The book is so good. And then also the fact that the sequel is coming out in October. Ugh, I cannot wait, Tiffany. The sequel, which is called Stay in the Light. The movie. Listen, Tiffany, you saw, I wanted to love it. I was so excited. I've been excited, bro. But then the movie did me dirty. The movie did all of us fucking dirty. The movie sucks. First of all, horror where? Where is she? I don't see her. She doesn't fucking exist, bitch. This movie is a thriller. It's not even a horror movie. It was not scary, even a little bit. Am I kind of like a horror connoisseur? Yes. Duh. Look at me. If I'm being honest with you, I do get scared. Okay? Horror movies scare me. That's like the point of it. If they didn't scare me, I wouldn't be as into them. Do you know what I mean? So I was excited to go into this movie and be like, oh my God. Where? Where? There was one part of the movie that scared me. And do you know how far into the movie it is? It's probably like 3 minutes in. There's a literal jump scare like 3 minutes into the movie. That got me. Other than that, nothing. My biggest gripe with the film other than the fact that it wasn't scary, was that they bastardized the characters. The characters are all fucked up. Like, there were so many things like added or taken away that just made no sense in terms of the story. Like, I don't want to say that A.M. Cheyenne is a genius, but when it came to this book, yes, 100%. Like, the characters were a certain way, and because they behaved in certain ways, there were consequences for their actions, you know? Like, isn't that like Newton's law? Every action has an equal and opposite fucking reaction, bitch. For the movie, doesn't exist. Who I feel the most bad for in terms of like their character is Mina. I don't know, actually, I kind of feel bad for all of them. In the movie, she's given like this backstory about her mom and her sister and blah, 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 blah. And I wasn't buying it because it really didn't do anything for the story at all. Like, there was no like huge thing at the end where it was like, oh my God, yeah, that makes sense. No, it was stupid. Bro, what they did to Madeline, the things they did to Madeline, bro. If you know, I talked about this in this vlog, literally before I saw the movie, about how Madeline is a bitch. Madeline's a see you next Tuesday, okay? Madeline is serving cunt all the time, every day. 24/7. Madeline's a hard ass, isn't like a cozy grandma type, okay? Madeline, from the moment we meet her in the movie, grandma, she's the sweetest old lady, and she just wants to protect everyone. Madeline is a bitch for a reason, because Madeline being a bitch and being like dominating and controlling makes sense for her character, because then it dominoes into affecting other characters to doing things. But in the movie, she's not a bitch. In the movie, she's like a nice grandma type who's like, I'm here to support you. But then the movie has the audacity and the gall to include plot lines that were in the book that were directly related to Madeline being a bitch. So if Madeline's not a bitch in the movie, then how can there be consequences for her actions in the movie? Let me tell you how they did it, Tiff. They added one like 30-second scene where Madeline is like, you're stupid or whatever. And that was it. That was it. I wanted to love this movie so much. I wanted it to be good, and it's just ass. It's just ass. I hate to say it. It's ass. I did enjoy part of The Watchers. I don't mean like the movie. I mean like I enjoyed parts of their character design. There was like one part where I was like, holy shit, that's so cool. But then that was it, bro. That was it. Because after that, the CGI, my good brother, my sister in Christ, the CGI in the movie is so abhorrent. Literally, I don't understand how it's possible. Like, Disney and like the Avengers and like Marvel and shit can do all of these crazy things with CGI. And the CGI was horrible. There was a part where I genuinely bursted out laughing. I was laughing in the middle of this very tense scene in the movie theater. I couldn't help it. I had to laugh to the point where my friend like nudged me, because I was like, this is so stupid. And like the CGI was so bad that I had to laugh because it was not giving what it was supposed to give. At the end too, there's another part where like the CGI, it was so obviously fake, so obviously like done badly. It wasn't done well. Overall, I think out of 10, I would give this movie a 5. Just because like people worked on it and like the acting was okay. And like some of the cinematography was cool. There were parts of it where I was like, okay, this character design is like really sick. But other than that, I don't think I would ever see this movie again. And I don't think I would actually recommend you watching the movie. Like I would say if you like really love the book to the extent that I love this book, I would say watch the movie, you know, because maybe you'll like it. I don't know. But me personally, I wanted it to be spooky. I wanted to see these characters come to life. And instead I got like a bootleg version. And also what really annoyed me too was that certain character descriptions are very important for the book. And so I was really looking forward to seeing like what they did with certain characters because they had to look a certain way. You know what I mean? and certain characters didn't look a certain way, and that annoyed me. That annoyed me because I was like, okay, cool. There was just so many things, like the characters, the plot, and then also like there was one scene where there was potential for gore, a potential for gruesomeness. Camera span, you know what I mean? Like camera looked away, and that annoyed me too. I was like, if you're not gonna give me anything in terms of like horror, you have to at least give me this. Like at least give me a little bit of blood. That's all I want. But no, there was no blood. Rereading the book, wonderful. Still 5 stars. Love this fucking book. If you have not read it, you need to. The movie, no, don't like it. I don't like it. It wasn't good. And I feel bad too because like I really like some of M. Night Shyamalan's movies. So I was really hoping that like his daughter would be able to like really pop her pussy. Girl, you did not pop your pussy. It is not popped. Your pussy is just like sad. Your pussy is just, it's just there, stationary, unpopped. And I feel bad. I wanted her to pop her pussy. I wanted her to really come out swinging, but it was a letdown. There was so many things that could have been better. Honestly, but like, and that's the thing too, and I know I'm kind of rambling at this point, but like, that's the thing is like, the book is already so fucking good. Why change literally anything? Like, it could have been an amazing adaptation had it just literally followed the book. The book's plot points, the lore, the characters, like, if you had... Anyway, I'm so sorry if this is a bummer at the end, but that's just how I feel. So anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go eat dinner. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to, oh yeah, also my friends, my family, my familia, don't forget to hit subscribe because we talk about spooky shit, we talk about creepy shit, we talk about fucking watchers and watching you and shit. Thank you so much for being here today, for, you know, watching and being cool or whatever. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy. Let me know down below if you've seen the movie, what you thought of the movie. Please tell me if you loved the movie. I want to know why. Tell me if you've read the book. If you're gonna read the book, tell me you will. Please, I need you to read this. Okay? Please. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in my next one. Goodbye. Goodbye, Tiffany. Goodbye.
Been in and out my mind since I hit your phone. I've been counting up the times that I did you wrong. I just want you by my side when I get real gone. Feel it's been a little while since we got along. Yeah, we've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates, and they say communication, safe relations, okay. Medicated how I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way, cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing